everyone, how you doing? So a couple days ago when it started getting warm, I was getting the itch to get out of the house, and I haven't done a Funko Pop video in a couple weeks, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go in Manhattan, check out the GameStops, the Barnes & Noble at 14th Street, and see what I could find. So I went Funko Pop hunting. So when I got into the city, I headed over to GameStop, and there was a guy out on the street selling comic books. I was like, alright, let me check this out. You know, I haven't really done much comic shopping lately. And he had a lot of really nice stuff, but the prices were really jacked up. Double eBay prices. I was like, I'm not going to find anything in here. But that was mostly for older stuff. Bronze Age, Silver Age, you know, stuff that hardcore collectors might want more than the average reader. And then I saw he had a dollar box. I was like, alright, let me check out the dollar box. So actually I bought 10 comics from him. Here's my stack. I figured for $1 a piece, these are pretty cool. I got Runaways #1. I think that's the second series. I got Teen Titans Go variant, Green Lantern 42. Inhumanity #2. Gru Friends and Foe #9. The True Believers version of the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #1. Wish it was the real version. Miss Marvel #19. Tales of the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #5. Thrill Killer Batman and Robin. I'm not sure. Part 3. There we go. World's Finest #5. That's a variant. And World's Finest #8. Also a variant. So I figured $1 a piece, I'll pick those up. I like buying newer comics that I just haven't got yet. Okay, so then I went to the GameStop, and they had a few that I wanted, but the boxes are so beat up, so I just didn't buy anything. I was like, ah. Then I went up to Barnes & Noble, and they just had nothing either. What is it? There's just nothing out there right now. I feel like I'm searching all over the city. I can't find anything. I'm going into Duane Reade's and Walgreens. I can't find any of the Marvel exclusives. It's getting a little bit frustrating. I guess the scalpers are out in force. So I bought those comics, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of in the comic book mood. So I decided I was going to walk uptown to Bookoff. Bookoff is a great used... It's like a Japanese company, and they have a branch in Manhattan, and they sell comic books at a good price. They sell DVDs, video games. I've picked up a few Funko Pops there before. So I was itching to get up there, so I decided to walk up. But on the way up, I decided to stop at the GameStop on 30th Street, I believe. And I did find a few that I wanted. The first store I went to, they had ones I wanted, but the boxes are so beat up. I was like, I can't buy them. I'm not going to pay $10 for a Funko Pop if it's beat up. But the second stop, I found some in good shape, so I decided to pick up the ones I wanted. Alright, I got, I don't know how you say her name, Majorin Luca. She's a Vocaloid from Japan. I just noticed that she was on the Volted list, so I figured I'd pick her up if I saw her, because I've wanted her for a while. And then, this is what I was looking for. The Power Armored Fallout Unmasked GameStop exclusive. Very cool. And then the last one I was looking for that I picked up was the Doctor Who K9. I collect robots, so I was really excited to find him. So that's cool. So I went up, I walked up town, I went to Bookoff, and they didn't have any toys I wanted on the second floor. Sometimes they do. I've purchased some really cool stuff there before, but this time it looked like it was pretty picked over. So I went down and I started digging through the comics, and I found a giant pile. All the comics are $1 or $1.50 each. And at that price, if I see something I want, I just grab it. I don't even think about it, because if I try to find it online, I'm not going to find it cheaper than $1. So let me pull out the giant pile. Big old pile. I buy, I don't even know what I buy sometimes. I just buy anything that looks interesting. If it's something I'm looking for, if it's something I think has value, I'll just grab anything. That's why I end up with these giant piles. Oh, let me move these back a little bit. Alright, the first one I got was Aqualand 32, bombshell variant. Thought that was cool. We stand on guard. I don't know anything about this series, but it's Brian K. Vaughan, so I figured I'd pick that up. Elephant Man, number 8. I always like the artwork in these ones. Superman, Wonder Woman, number 24. I read the first 10 issues of the series. I really loved it, but then they had the Doomed crossover, and I just got lost trying to find everything that could, make the whole series. But now I want to read the rest, so I'm going to start trying to pick those up. Glory, number 34. Comic Book Girl 19. She really liked the series maybe a year or two ago, so I figured anytime I see these, I'll pick them up. Trees, number 5. This is a great series. Trees, number 8. Bob's Burgers, number 4. That's the thing, I just don't buy new comic books. I wait till I find them cheap. Teen Titans Go, number 34. DC Super Friends, number 29. I love cartoony versions of all the superheroes, so I always pick these up. Gru, Friend and Foe, number 3. This is probably my all-time favorite comic character, Gru. I love Gru. Inhuman, number 8. Runaways, number 18. Gru, Friend and Foe, number 8. Avengers Enemy Within, number 1. I collect female superheroes, so anything with Captain Marvel on it, I'll grab. Adventure Times with Fiona and Cake, number 2. I think I have that one, but for $1, I figure I'll pick it up just in case I don't. Teen Titans Go, number 43. Lumberjanes, number 15. Simpsons Comics, number 223. DC Super Friends, number 1. Artifacts, number 10. I have no idea what this is, but I thought the cover artwork was really cool, so I figured I'd pick it up. Mighty Avengers, number 7. I really like White Tiger from the Ultimate Web Warriors Spider-Man cartoon. So I thought this is a cool White Tiger cover. Pigtails, number 2. I don't know anything about the series. I just thought the cover was really cute. Screamland, number 1. I thought that was a really great cover. You got a werewolf, you got a swamp monster, you got a cool looking robot. I don't know if it's good or not, but the cover is awesome. Pigtail, number 1. Again, I just thought this series looked really cute, so I picked up all the ones they had. Rumble Girls, number 4. I just like the cover. I don't know anything about it. Hell yeah, number 1. I don't know anything about this one either, but I thought the interior artwork was pretty cool, so I figured I'd pick that one up. Guardians of the Galaxy, number 16. This is a duplicate, but for $1, I'll pick that up. Pick up any of the Guardians of the Galaxy for $1. Effigy, number 1. I just thought the cover looked cool. They had a bunch in the series. I just grabbed number 1. I'll read it. If I like it, I'll go back and try to get the rest. The Goon number 29. Pigtail number 3. Trees number 2. Captain Marvel number 15. Like a year ago, I was looking for number 17, the second print with Kamala Khan on the cover, and Midtown Comics had them for $4, and I'm kicking myself. I should have grabbed one. I was like, I'm gonna wait till, it's cheap. I was like, I'm gonna wait to find one for $1. Now it's, $300 comic book. Ugh. So frustrating sometimes. Supergirl number 18. We Stand Guard number 2. That's a great cover. Inhuman number 14. Supergirl number 40. Bob's Burgers number 3. Superman number 19. Is it The Baker's Meat and Jingle Bell? It's a one-shot. I just really like the cover. Batman Little Gotham number 3. I love the covers on these, just the cartoony, cute version of the DC supervillains. So cool. Inhuman number 9. We Stand on Guard number 5. Odyssey number 2. Supergirl Matrix number 2. Nameless number 1. I don't know anything about this comic book, but it's Grant Morrison, and I thought the cover artwork was really cool. So I grabbed a couple from that series. iZombie number 14. Supergirl number 15. Runaways number 29. Nameless number 3. Todd the Ugliest Kid on Earth number 3. That was a pretty good find. Amicom Girls number 2. Faster Than Light number 1. I don't know anything about this comic either. I just like sci-fi comics. I thought that was a cool cover. Inhumanity number 4. We Stand on Guard number 4. Birds of Prey number 10. I think that's an Art Germ cover. I love his artwork. It's so cool. Such a great cover. Teen Titans Go number 27. This one's a bit more beat up than I thought it was. But for a buck, can't go wrong. Shield number 2. I bought this one because it's a Kamala Khan cover. I love her. She's a great superhero. Enjoy all the comics she's in. Trees number 4. Glory number 24. Captara number 2. I don't know anything about this. I just thought it was a great cover. Runaways number 25. Bart Simpson number 98. Glory number 29. Move these over. Todd, the ugliest kid on earth, #1. I wish it was the first printing, but it's the second printing. Still for $1, I can't go wrong with that. The Groovy Deadpool #1. Odyssey #2, second copy. I bought this because a friend of mine is a big Matt Faction fan, but she had it already. Supergirl Matrix #1. Superman Wonder Woman #2. Superman Wonder Woman #17. Convergence Teen Titans #2. Great Pacific #1. Again, just love the cover. Don't know what it is, but for $1 I'll try it out. Hip Flask Elephant Man #9. Again, I just really love the artwork on this series. The interiors are just as good as the covers. Usually, at least. The later issues, they change. Yeah, no, the artwork inside here is great. I love this stuff. Very cool. Superman Wonder Woman #16. Pigtail #4. Supergirl 61. I wasn't sure if I think I have all the issues in the series, but this is one of the later ones. I might be missing 1 or 2. So I picked it up for $1. If not, I can always sell it. Goo Friend Info #7. Supergirl 36. Inhuman #5. And Inhuman #4. But that was a whole pile. I think I paid maybe $80, something like that, for the stack. Not too bad. I mean, if I had bought those all at cover price, it would cost me hundreds of dollars. So that's the way I am. I just wait till I find cool stuff for $1. You never know what you're going to find. And if you hold out, you're always going to find something cool for a good price. Okay, so the other day, I went to Ridgewood, Queens. And after I got home, I just kept on thinking about the Teen Titans Go Cyborg figure. So I had to go back. Let me show you what I got. So when I went back, I went with my family this time, my wife and my son. And the first thing we did was went into the Dwayne Reed near there because they had a bunch of the Mr. Potato Head Marvel figures. And so he grabbed this one. Now, what's cool about this one is me and him were watching the Civil War trailer over and over again because he loves Spider-Man. And the coolest thing here is because it's mixed and mashable. Look, it's Spider-Man. He's holding Captain America's shield. Yeah, super cool. So this is mine. I got one for myself, and my son got one. Also picked up Iron Man. And the Hulk. These are really cool. I love these. Then I went to down the street. I was trying to remember which store had the Cyborg figure. I was going in, and then I finally found the store. I was like, oh yes, this is it. So I went in, and there was a kid with his mom, and they were looking through the figures, and he was holding a Raven figure. And he's like, oh Mom, I don't want this one. I want another one. I was like, oh no, he's gonna want the Cyborg. He goes, I want the Robin. I was like, yes! And so in my head, I was like, all right, I'm gonna find this kid the Robin. So I was digging through him. I grabbed the Robin, like, is this the one you want? He's like, yeah! He's so excited. And right behind him was the Cyborg. So I picked him up. So excited to get him. I should have just bought him the other day. I just thought they were like $10 online, but this is the one that sold out. Amazon has it for $80, and eBay is maybe $35, $40. So $13.99. I had to pick him up. So excited to have him. And while I was there, I grabbed a couple more of the $6.99 female superheroes. Supergirl, the Infinite Crisis Death Scene. For $6.99, that's actually a good price for that. And Mary Marvel. At least that's what I call her. Here they have Mary Batson. Really cute figure. I like it. So that's my cool haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.